So today we are rotate device. Sorry, ये good afternoon. So as promised, today we are going to start the class about that is the rise of East India Company's power. Okay, and in this class we will discuss about how the East India Company was founded and how it increased its power in India. Okay, East India Company. But before that, in the previous class, we left one more important thing, that is besides a Dutch company, a Portuguese company, a Danish company was also formed. Danish company. Okay, that was also named as East India Company, and this Danish company, okay, first established its factory at Tranquewi Bar in Tanjore district in 1622. But its most important company was factory was settlement was Siram, that Bengal presidency, and it was established in Sirampur in 1676. 1676. But the commercial work of company remained confined, okay, and limited, and finally in 1840, just in 1845, the company sold, or 1845, the company sold all its settlement to the British, stopped its working in India. So that was the, then after that the French company, the effort of establishing a French company was initially made in 1604. Okay, but that effort failed. 1604. However, in 1664, okay, one minister of Louis XIV, his name was Colbert. Due to the effort of him, the French East India Company was established. French East India Company was established. And after coming into India, in South India, a rivalry started between the French company and the British company, and we will study about this. But after the Battle of Vandy was, the fate of French company was finally sealed, and now East India Company was left alone in India to expand its trade. Okay, now we will come to the formation of East India Company. Okay, how the East India Company was formed and what were its activity and how it's expanded its trade. Okay, now see, East India Company was formed by a Farman. on थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो गई थी टेक्निकल। तो अब आप देखिए ऑन 31st December 1599, ओके, 31st December 1599, Queen Elizabeth, okay, East India Company was formed. East India Company was formed in 1599, and on 31st December, again 31st December 1600, Queen Elizabeth was the Queen. Elizabeth granted the company monopoly of eastern trade, okay, royal charter of exclusive trade in east. Queen Elizabeth was also a shareholder of the company, okay. It opened first factory. Its first voyage was the first sea voyage of the company was for Indonesia, okay. However, in Indonesia, we have already studied, Dutch had established their company, and there a rivalry started between the Dutch and the English, and finally, Dutch was left to the Indonesia was left for the Dutch, and British more concentrated on India. So their next voyage was towards India, and in India, their first factory was established in Surat in 1608. Surat. First factory was made at Surat. Okay, and they sent one Captain Hawkins to Jahangir courts. So first British ambassador to Jahangir court was Captain Hawkins, and Captain Hawkins tried to initially he was welcomed by Jahangir, okay, and he was given a Jagir also, and a mansab of 400. 400 mansabdari was also given to him. But due to the intrigues of the Portuguese, Hawkins was expelled from Mughal court at Agra. Agra. Now the British realized that till they deal with the Portuguese, they cannot establish their foot in India firmly. So therefore, in 1628, 1612, I'm sorry, in 1612 and 1614, the Portuguese ship was badly defeated near Surat by the British. In Swale, the name of the place was Swale, it was near Surat. It was badly defeated by the British. And after that, the Mughal and the governor of Gujarat, Mughal governor, they came to realize the rising power of the English, and hence they now obtained the permission to open their factory at Surat. Okay? In 1615, after that, in 1615, okay, now Sir Thomas Roe came to Mughal court, Jahangir, and he succeeded in obtaining, okay, a farman to trade, establish factory throughout the Mughal Empire. He got the farman to, sorry, yes. So, after that, the Portuguese ceded Bombay as dowry to King Charles. Now, from here, we will move to another story. And Bombay, how they obtained. Charles Charles was given. Charles II married a Catherine Berganza, a Portuguese princess, Catherine Berganza, and as a dowry, the Portuguese gave Bombay to Charles. From Charles, the East India Company obtained Bombay on a very nominal rent, that is, nominal rent of £10 per year. ओके, तो बॉम्बे जब मिल गया £10 पर ईयर के रेंट पे बॉम्बे मिल गया, एंड आफ्टर दैट द ग्रोथ ऑफ बॉम्बे स्टार्टेड. ओके, बॉम्बे में इसका जो पहला एबल गवर्नर था उसका नाम था चार्ल्स ओंगियर. और चार्ल्स ओंगियर के सक्सेसफुल एबल लीडरशिप में गैब्रियल ओंगियर, हिज नेम वाज, गैब्रियल ओंगियर, ही वाज द गवर्नर ऑफ बॉम्बे, ब्रिटिश गवर्नर. इसी के एबल लीडरशिप में बॉम्बे का बड़ा ग्रोथ हुआ, एंड बॉम्बे बिकेम द प्रिंसिपल सेटलमेंट of the British on western coast. Okay. After that, the British started increasing. Meanwhile, in Bengal, what happened? Before that, during the time of Shah Shuja in 1651, the factory of Hooghly was established. Factory of Hooghly. And at that time, Mughal governor of Bengal was Shah Shuja. From Shah Shuja, they have obtained permission of trading in Bengal on annual payment of rupees 3,000. Okay. Rupees 3,000. And after that, but once Shaista Khan came to, Shaista Khan became governor of Bengal, and here there was transfer of power. Now, after Shah Jahan, Aurangzeb came to throne in Agra. Okay, he ruled from Delhi also. Delhi was also his capital. So more of time he left Delhi itself. So the Aurangzeb, at that time, there was change. Yes, Sir Thomas Roe had started a policy for the British of peace and not war. Okay, he had started a policy of remaining confined to trade and maintain peaceful relation with the Mughal or local administration. Okay, however, 2-3 events took place in the later half of the 17th century, which changed the company to just force the company to change its policy. That is, during the time of Gerald Ongier itself, he wrote to Court of Directors that now the time has come that we will have to save our trade with sword in our hand, because they had realized that Shivaji twice looted Surat and even threatened the British factory. In order to capture Jinji, he also reached Madras and threatened their factory there. So therefore, the British now, they left their peaceful policy and started some expansionist policy. Okay, aggressive policy. And the 2 persons, it is asked, who were involved in this transformation of policy was the governor of Bombay, and another advisor, their name was Sir Josiah Child and Sir John Child. सो ब्रिटिश पॉलिसी में ये जो चेंज आ गया कि पीसफुल को एग्जिस्टेंस से अब एग्रेसिव पॉलिसी अपनानी है, इसके लिए मेनली जिम्मेदार थे जोसिया चाइल्ड और सर जॉन चाइल्ड. ओके. मीनवाइल चार्ल्स फर्स्ट, चार्ल्स सेकंड, जेम्स फर्स्ट, जेम्स सेकंड, इन सबों के समय में ये काम चलता रहा कि कंपनी का पावर अलग अलग फरमानों से कंपनी के पावर में लगातार इंक्रीज होता गया. दे ऑल इंक्रीज द पावर ऑफ कंपनी. कंपनी वाज नॉट ओनली अलाउड टू कैरी वार, conclude peace, but company was also given sovereignty over the British people living in India by different farmans. So in this way, the power of kept on increasing. Okay. So hence, next in 1681, the जमींदार ऑफ बर्दवान, सावा सिंह, his name was Sawa Singh, he revolted. So after the revolt of Sawa Singh, British East India Company, okay, they started fortifying their factory. उन्होंने अपने फैक्ट्री की किलेबंदी शुरू कर दी, which was opposed by शाइस्ता खां, who was the governor then, okay, and he was appointed by Aurangzeb. So Shaista Khan had other problem also with the company. Shaista Khan, on just taking the pledge of Suja, Farman of Suja, company was evading on several occasions to pay tax. Company tax नहीं देना चाहती थी. अब Shaista Khan forced them abide by the rule, and he did not accept the boastful claim made. Okay, when fortification started, this reached too much. Okay, and Shaista Khan came, vacated, recaptured Hooghly, and he preached. Not only that, they were forced to take refuge in Fulta. The fever, it was a very sick, Fulta near in the Bay of Bengal. On this island, the British fled and take refuge. Okay. However, meanwhile, the British also retaliated. Okay. British did what thing? First, a ship started coming. Okay. Sir Josiah Child, how the British retaliated. In Bombay, Josiah Child captured many Mughal vessels, and he also looted the possession from there. And he also sent fleet to capture those Muslims who were going to pilgrimage on Hajj. And a British fleet was also sent from Britain to help the British. It was sent under the leadership of the fleet was sent under Heath, Captain Heath. The fleet was sent under Captain Heath, and this fleet was set to capture Chittagong. Although this fleet succeeded initial success, but it failed to take Chittagong, and then Heath returned to Madras. And In retaliation, Aurangzeb ordered to capture all British possession settlement throughout Mughal Empire. So a ruinous war started. The English realized that Mughal Empire was still capable of dealing with such things, and hence they prayed for negotiation. Okay, and negotiation also, Aurangzeb also agreed to grant them peace because he too had no choice, because he realized that his naval strength was very weak and he could not the deal with the East India Company, and hence hence a peace was made between Aurangzeb and company, and this agreement was, what were the provision that the agreement made company. This agreement first was made in 1690, and according to it, the Aurangzeb granted general amnesty to all British. First, अंग्रेजों को उसने माफ कर दिया on condition act, fine they paid. Okay, and the British also surrendered all the goods which they had captured from Mughal vessels, Mughal ships. Okay, now now how Calcutta came into existence. First, that his name was Job Charnock. His name was Job Charnock. Job Charnock was trying to establish a factory near Sutanati. Okay, but he was not allowed in Bengal. But after the revolt of Sawa Singh and the Mughal peace with Aurangzeb in 1690, he was allowed to establish a factory in Sutanati. In 1696, okay, then after the revolt of Sawa Singh, security English were permitted when that Nawab, the Raja, revolted. Then now again second time also Sawa Singh revolted in 1796. After 1796, the revolt of 1696, the revolt of Sawa Singh, English were allowed to fortify it, and he also purchased 2 years later, purchased village Sutanati, Kolkata, and Govindpur. So in 1698, the British purchased Sutanati, Sutanati, Govindpur, or Kalikata. Kalikata or Govindpur. 3 villages. And here the Fort William came into existence. Okay? In 1700, it was named as Fort William. 1700. Fort William came into. However, in England, the opponent of the company started criticizing it. Okay? And they started telling that the benefit of company should not remain confined to a few shareholders, and hence, Hence, there were many opponents of the company. We would not like to go in detail. There is a very detailed journey that in 1702, before that, another company was formed in 1698 itself. In 1698, 1698, another company had been formed, and it also obtained a permission to trade with Asia. A competition started. Finally, in 1702, these two companies joined. Okay, and it was named the United Company of Merchant of English trading with the East Indies. This company, after ML, ओके, अक्सर ये लोग कहते हैं दिस डॉक्टर sorry, this doctor cured फारूक शेर फ्रॉम ए वेरी पेनफुल डिजीज. और उस डिजीज से जब वो ठीक हो गया तो वो खुश होके हैमिल्टन से कहा कि मांगो, क्या मांगोगे. दिस डॉक्टर, ओके, एज ए रिवार्ड he asked that certain villages, more villages near first Calcutta and Madras were given to company. So company could increase Calcutta city area and Madras. Certain villages in Calcutta and Madras were given, and their company officers were allowed to reside in this area, build their houses. Okay, in Bengal, company was allowed to trade on the annual payment of rupees 3,000 without paying any tax. That became very problematic thing later on. And company had, but company got only on its own trade, not on private trade. So on company goods, the goods of East India Company, company was allowed to use dastak. What was dastak? It was a certificate. Means if that certificate was attached to a goods, the Mughal authority were not liable to charge custom duty on that article. So later on, company started misusing this dastak for private trade also. ओके, अब ये प्राइवेट ट्रेड क्या था. कंपनी के अधिकारी कंपनी का व्यापार तो करते ही थे, लेकिन करते समय अपने लिए भी कुछ सामान खरीद लेते थे, और ज्यादा इंटरनल ट्रेड प्राइवेट ट्रेड था. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, फ्रॉम मद्रास दे आर परचेजिंग सम आर्टिकल फॉर ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी. तो मद्रास से उन्होंने कुछ ऐसी चीज खरीद ली जिसे ले जाकर अब वो सामान बॉम्बे से एक्सपोर्ट होना है, तो अपना सामान जो मद्रास से खरीदा उसको लाके बॉम्बे में बेच दिया. ओके, और प्रॉफिट कमा लिया. दिस वाज कॉल्ड प्राइवेट ट्रेड. दैट वाज द मेन इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग which attracted British officers to work in India. Okay, so when the company started using, so they got this. And third important thing, that on Surat also company was allowed to free trade on annual payment of 10,000 rupees. 10,000. On the annual payment of 10,000 rupees, they were allowed at Surat port free trade. So this concession are considered to be the Magna Carta of, okay, Magna Carta of East India Company. इसके बाद कंपनी का पावर बहुत बढ़ा. मीनवाइल एक नई प्रॉब्लम आ गई. नई प्रॉब्लम क्या आई? एक ऑस्टेंड कंपनी बनी. ऑस्टेंड मर्चेंट्स ने नीदरलैंड के राजा चार्ल्स सिक्स्थ से नीदरलैंड, ये ऑस्ट्रियन नीदरलैंड में एरिया था, वहां के लोगों ने ऑस्टेंड कंपनी बनाई और इंडिया से व्यापार करने लगे। ये मेनली डच ही थे, लेकिन दे वर वेरी हॉस्टाइल टू द फ्रेंच, एंड डच कंपनी ऑल्सो इन इंडिया वॉज वेरी हॉस्टाइल टू दिस ओल्ड कंपनी। ओके, दिस कंपनी, ऑस्टेंड कंपनी, ओके, this Ostend company had their trading post in India. First post was at Banki Bazaar, Banik Bazaar. I am sorry. Okay, Banik Bazaar में इसने अपनी एक सेटलमेंट खोली। ऑन द, ये हुगली के पास था, नियर हुगली, एंड अनदर वाज कैवेलोंग नियर मद्रास। कैवेलोंग, ये छोटी सी चीज है, बहुत जगह इसका रेफरेंस भी नहीं मिलता। ओके, लेकिन बाद में जब स्पेन के राजा ने प्रैग्मेटिक सेंसन निकाला ताकि लोगों के सपोर्ट ले सके अपनी बेटी मेरिया थेरेसा को अपना सक्सेसर बनाने के लिए, तो उसने दबाव डालकर यूरोप की पूरी पॉलिटिक्स चेंज हो गई थी। इसके बाद डिप्लोमेटिक रिवॉल्यूशन हुआ था यूरोप में। ओके, और उसमें नीदरलैंड के चार्ल्स सेकंड को, सिक्स को द प्रेशर डाला गया इंग्लैंड के द्वारा कि वो इस कंपनी को हटा दे, और फिर चार्ल्स सेकंड सिक्स ने इस ओस्टेंड कंपनी को सप्रेस कर दिया, एंड द कंपनी चेंज्ड। Okay, now after that, how the company started its war with the French. Okay, now the Anglo-French rivalry in India, that is our going to be Anglo-French rivalry. Okay, this we will discuss in another video because it will become too long. It has already gone 35 minutes. So thank you, please. Tomorrow we will discuss Anglo-French rivalry. That is